I want to bring in Senator Joe Manchin, Democrat of West Virginia. Senator Manchin, we just heard one of your colleagues saying you're determined to go through the night to get this done. Is that realistic?
Yes, I think it is, George. We were all together, and we're all secure, and we're all safe. And it's been a sobering moment to watch those who were kind of at odds up in the floor previously before this fiasco started, and the mob did what they did, and we were all ushered into this safe area. And people started talking and going around, and I made a point to talk to all of the senators. They're my friends, and they're objecting. I respect their right to object, and I spoke to them, and I think they're having second thoughts on this, what this has done, and what the outcome has been. So the main thing that we're determined on is staying here. We're not going to let a mob run us out. They're not going to run us away from our job and our duty and our responsibility to govern. And I feel very, you know what, George, in this most difficult, challenging times, it might be this horrible act that starts uniting us back and doing our job the way we're supposed to, and starting basically bringing America back together.
Well, the last time Congress seemed to be unified, America seemed to be unified, was after the 9/11 attacks, almost 20 years ago. This is an attack from our own country, from our own people.
I just can't believe it. I can't believe the President of the United States would incite this type of action. You know, it's just unacceptable. It's un-American. I've never seen anything like it. I can't believe how a human being could think this way. I really can't. We might have our differences political, but it doesn't mean I've got to be at odds to where I want to destroy you.
So in your talks with your fellow senators, friends and colleagues, even the ones who are objecting, did you get a sense? You said they might be having some second thoughts. Do you get a sense they might be scaling back their objections so this can be finished?
See. I'm very hopeful of that. I can tell you that they were all very somber. Those, because they were basically doing whatever they believed, and they have a right to do that. As a senator and as a congressperson, you have rights to represent the constituents and the people that you have taken an oath to. But you take an oath to the Constitution. We don't take an oath to a monarchy or a dictator. We took an oath to a Constitution. And the Constitution is owned by the Republic and the people of the Republic. And, I talked to all of them, as many as I could, of the 12 or 13 senators that were objecting. And I said, I would hope that you all think. I said, I respect your right. You're my friend, and you will continue to be my friend. But I hope you see what's causing it and what's inciting this. And only you and all of us working together can tamp this down and bring our country back together. I'm hoping that got through, George. I really am.
Well, you were working with several of your colleagues in the weeks before this happened to try to build a bipartisan consensus on COVID relief, on the COVID relief bill. It's going to be more necessary than ever coming up in the new Congress, even though Democrats, it appears now, will gain control. It'll be a 50-50 split right down the middle. Those of you in the center are going to hold the whip hand.
Well, we don't look at it from that standpoint. It's not having the power to use or abuse. It's basically having the power to unite, and that's what we will use. And we'll stay together. We're not going to be faltering in our objection to make this government work again. We got to get back to regular order. We've got to go through a process. Bills have to come to the floor that are bipartisan. It has to be voted, and has to be amendments. We can make adjustments and all that, and we'll take some tough votes. This is ridiculous what's been going on for the last decade, and we've got to stop it. And I think on both sides, but I can tell you, the bipartisan bicameral group that we put together that brought a package forward that finally got passed to help the American people, this is a group to continue to move this country in the most sensible, reasonable way.
Well, if an act like what we've seen today cannot bring people together, I don't know what can. Senator Manchin, thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you stay safe as you work through tonight. Thanks very much, Senator.
We're going to work. We'll get this job done. Okay, thanks, George. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.